What's the difference between a sheriff's deed and a tax lien? Hi, my name is Julia M. Spencer. I'm a real estate advisor, investor, and enthusiast, and this video is to tell you a little bit about what is the difference between a sheriff's deed and a tax lien. Now, as you know, one of my big strengths in real estate investing is tax sale foreclosure investing, and I wanted to shed light a little bit on that question because somebody had that in one of my channels. Now, before I answer the question though, don't forget to go to my website today. It's juliamspencer.com. It's at the bottom of this video. You can subscribe there to my newsletter, get all kinds of cool information like this, special offers for my audiobooks, or anything else that, informational that I send out every once in a while just to teach you a little bit about what I do. And you can also look me up on Facebook, on my YouTube channel, obviously where you are. I have a channel also with lots of videos that are free to listen to and to watch. And also go to my website. I have several audiobooks there that are published on all kinds of topics on real estate investing. I have a huge following right now on the topic of real estate investing, and go ahead and subscribe and check out my profile and everything. Also, don't forget to go on my website. There's actually a testimonials link there. You can read what other people have said about my programs. But let's get back to this question. What is the difference between a sheriff's deed and a tax lien? Now, I've made videos before where I explained the difference between a lien and a deed and how you can do tax sale investing in both areas. A deed, of course, when you own the property outright. A lien is when you only own an interest in the property. But what is the difference between a sheriff's deed and a lien? Now, that is a very interesting question. And what I've found in my past investing experience is that different counties, cities, and municipalities interpret that question differently. So what I'm going to teach you right now applies to this specific county where I live, which is Chatham County in Georgia, in the Savannah area. However, I would definitely ask that question to your local authorities, the ones that are actually conducting the tax sales, and ask them specifically. But here is my interpretation for this particular area, because I've actually done tax sale investing in Florida and here in Georgia. Now, here in Georgia is kind of a hybrid state, because when you purchase a property at a tax sale auction, technically you get a lien, but you do get a sheriff's deed. So what is the difference? Well, here's the difference. Let's say a person hasn't paid their taxes in 2 years, and now finally the taxing authority takes it to the auction and you buy it, and you basically get a sheriff's deed for that particular property. So then you go through the whole process, and I explained that in my other videos, where you hold it basically for a year, that redemption period time frame that is applicable to your area. Here in the state of Georgia, it's 1 year, and then you go through the barment and all the other legal proceedings to obtain the property legally. So here's the difference. So you basically get from the taxing authority, you get a particular paper, and it says sheriff's deed, and it says that you bought this property at such and such date for this and this price, blah blah blah. It's basically a deed document. It even says sheriff's deed, and it's filed at the courthouse. So then you basically sort of kind of own the property. However, you still have to wait the redemption period and go through the process to make it legally all yours. But you have no fear at that point that anybody else is going to buy the next year's lien or any of the previous liens that weren't included in this particular tax sale. This is why in the state of Georgia, I always tell you, if you purchase a tax sale foreclosure, you need to go immediately to the city if the property is also located within city limits, and to the county, and see if there's any other outstanding taxes for previous years that were not included in that particular sale where you purchased the property. And if anybody else owns any of these liens in the past, which is not likely. But once you have a sheriff's deed, you basically are now responsible from that point on to buy the taxes from that point on into the future, or pay for those taxes actually. And there shouldn't technically be any previous taxes, because usually they're included in the sale. So at that particular point, when you purchase that property and you get a sheriff's deed, you are sort of kind of the owner, pending the process to bar the original owners from redemption, as well as obviously waiting for the redemption period to be up, and also if you plan to do any kind of additional legal proceedings like a quiet title. Now with a lien, if you buy a lien certificate, they're actually auctioned off by the year, and they do this in Florida. So basically, Florida conducts their lien sales once a year, not every month like here in Georgia, but they do it once a year, and basically all the years are then thrown into that pot for that year. Now, if you purchase a lien certificate, let's say for the taxes that weren't paid for 1 year, it could very well be that there's other people that are in equal standing with you that purchase tax lien certificates for that same exact property for previous years. And if you don't keep track of that property for future years, there might be additional tax lien certificate owners in future years that buy additional years. So your lien certificate is actually on a lesser standing than a sheriff's deed, and which is on a lesser standing than the deed. So the best way to do tax sale investing is obviously always buying a deed, and there's advantages and disadvantages to that too. A sheriff's deed is like kind of a hybrid intermediate thing that hybrid states do, and a lien is basically the lowest level of tax sale document that you get if you invest in tax sale foreclosures. Now, if I didn't completely and totally confuse you, I need to congratulate you, because this actually is a very hard topic to get, and you're welcome to re-listen to this video over and over until you get it. Also, you can ask me questions at the bottom of this video. You can also send me emails, but the best way to get an idea of everything that I'm talking about is to purchase my audiobook on how to make money with tax sale investing. It's available on my website today, www.juliamspencer.com. Go there and purchase it today and start listening to it, and write down any additional questions. And you can send them to me via email or attach a note to this video here. But don't delay. You can also subscribe to my newsletter there, and there you can get valuable coupons and offers that I send out periodically for my audiobooks. So don't delay. Go to my website today, juliamspencer.com, and I hope to see you investing very, very soon.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.